Last night, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince opened to over $20 million. Now that's only one night. That's just the midnight showing alone. It broke the record of The Dark Knight, which brought in over $18 million. Joining us via webcam is my friend Jennifer from Modesto, who's here to talk to us about seeing the movie today. Thank you, Jennifer, for joining us. Jen, tell me, did it live up to your expectations? You're a big Harry Potter fan, so what did you think?
I think my expectations are always really high for these movies, but I always walk away happy. I've never once walked away from the movies being disappointed, and this was a really good movie.
What did you think overall? What rating would you give the new Harry Potter film?
Let's see. Out of overall movies, I'd probably give it like a 3. And then out of all the Harry Potter movies, I'd probably put it up there with a 4 so far. It was good.
Now, do you think that the movie really does go with the book, or is it far off, or are they pretty close together?
I had just reread the 6th one, and there was actual dialogue from the book in the movie. So I think they took everything they could from the book and put it in the movie, but if you tried to make these movies just like the book, we'd be there for days.
And this movie, like we said earlier, it is a little bit darker, so it's really got a children's following. But do you think that children are able to go and see this movie, or is it too dark for them?
I was just discussing that actually, and I don't know. I think the ending, it's really, really sad, and I think that's a one thing to worry about with the small kids, because sometimes they just don't understand it. But I mean, it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, that's for sure. But there were the Inferi, which are pretty much just charmed dead bodies. So you got zombies rolling around, and that's pretty much as scary as it gets in the movie. It wasn't horribly scary, so I think kids will do okay. I'm hoping the 7th one gets a little bit scarier, so we'll see.
Did you have a favorite part overall of the movie? Was there something that stood out to you?
They were pushing the relationships a lot in this movie, which was cute, but not horribly necessary, I don't think. The funny parts I enjoyed, because you kind of liked that little bit of lightheartedness, because you knew things were just going to go downhill and be bad. So it shows the twins, the Weasleys, it shows their joke shop, and that was funny and cute. I really enjoyed that part.
And over the years, special effects have gotten better. Have you seen that grow with the movie? How are the special effects in this film?
Well, I think it's kind of funny, because if you remember when we saw the first one together, the Quidditch scenes were just horrible. Like, you can tell it was a computer animated thing. Whereas this, you can pretty much just see that they're using stunts as much as they can, and where they do use the CGI, it looks really good. And there's a part in this movie where a bridge collapsed, and I mean, it's like swinging back and forth, and it was just awesome. It looked perfect, like a real bridge collapsing. You've
read all the books, so what can we expect from the next movie? Is it going to get even darker?
I was actually thinking about it, and I wonder if they're going to make it as heart-wrenching as the book was, because I mean, there's almost a death in every chapter. Like, there's so many people who die, and these are not main characters, but they're characters you see in every book, and you care for them, and you followed their storyline. So I think it's going to be hard to watch the 7th one. I hope they don't change it too much. Like I said, this one was pretty close to the book. They just kept some parts out.
And overall, would you recommend this movie?
Absolutely, and I think because it was a good movie, I would say that, and just out of loyalty, I would say it as well, because I really do enjoy the books, and I think that it's a franchise that's good for all ages. So I think that anyone would enjoy it, and even if you don't quite get it or you don't read the books, you still enjoyed it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jen, so I really appreciate it. If you guys go out to see the movie and you want to send us your comments, go ahead and log on to Mizhollywood.com and send us your reviews of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Thank you. See you next time.